Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Rumors of Heresy. My name is Zareth, and I wanted to try something new today for a video. I've got an upcoming Rogue Trader tournament, and I've actually got a few other tournaments coming up. I'm not gonna do the scouting for all of them, but I wanted to try to at least kind of practice looking at my opponent's lists because they've all been submitted and we can look at them. So I'll show you guys my list, then we'll look at a few that are kind of interesting to me at least, or something like that. We'll look for interesting ones and we'll analyze them a little bit. At least we can't go too in depth, but it's something that we should definitely try, I suppose. So we're going to a Brawlhalla Rogue Trader tournament by Cardhalla. A lot of holla-ing here, and Leagues of Brotan. It's in January, and it's when this is released. I can't decide if I'm going to publish this the day before I go to the tournaments, like on Friday, or if I'm going to publish it on Saturday. Anyways, right now there's only 3 spots left. There were full 30 spots taken. 3 people have dropped, but it should be a good one. I went to the one in December, and it's about a 2-hour drive from where I live, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. This is a prep for upcoming GTs that will be played. So let's start looking at some of this. So let's look at mine first here, because you guys know exactly what you're getting yourselves into. So I'm taking Salamanders list with Firestorm, of course, detachment. I used to call my lists jump heavy, and now we only have 11 total jump infantry in the list, so probably have to rename them something soon. It used to be like 30 jump infantry or more, but obviously that's changed. So we're taking Adrax, and guys, there's actually a video in the video description link about how to use Firestorm, or at least my theory on how to use them. So go check that out, folks, if you want to know exactly how I think this list should be run. And then I'll be doing some kind of tournament report for this afterward. I have a Discord server now, so go check that out. It's very bare bones, and I'll be adding to it as we can, but please go join that. Also in the video description. Also, there's if you want to follow my tournament progress on Instagram, I'll be updating you game to game, I hope. The first few tournaments I might be kind of slow or bad at that because I'm not used to doing social media things at all, but there's also a link to that in the video description. And finally, folks, if you like videos like this, or if you just like me and want to see me succeed on YouTube, I would really appreciate, guys, if you just hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, do something, comment in the comments, just help me mount the algorithm. That would be so helpful and so appreciated, guys. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. It would be a lot. It would mean a lot and be a lot to me, guys, if you would do that. So let's jump into it here. So I'm taking Adrax, Vulcan, and now I had to take the Combi Lieutenant because my painting guy got sick and he can't finish the scouts in time. So I wanted 2 squads of scouts. Instead, we're getting a Combi Lieutenant because they're interchangeable points wise. So we're doing that. The captain with jump pack here with a hand flamer, of course, he goes with the Van Vets, and then just lots of flamers and stuff. The Ballistus Dread, Blade Guard to go with Adrax, Company Heroes, Eradicators, Incur, where I decided the 80-point slot that I have been debating, whether I want to put, I have Intercessors or I have Incursors. I wanted to try Incursors because they're cool. I have them sitting right here next to me. They look cool. You probably can't tell from there, but they look very nice, so probably going to give them a whirl. They're in my list after all. A couple Infernus squads, Infiltrator squad, Land Raider Redeemer. So I did bring the Erads this time. They're on the chopping block, guys, so that they better perform pretty well. And then the Executioner, of course, and 1 scout squad. Then, of course, the 10-man Van Vets with hand flamers. So lots of flamers. You guys saw my video about it. We don't need to go into details, but that's what we're taking. So what things are interesting to me? Like, what things are the scariest? So there's a lot of things that I'm like, I don't really know anything about that army, so scouting it's not going to help. One thing I do want to look at are things like Imperial Knights to see what kind of things we could prep for and kind of figure out what to do about them. Or I want to look at other Marine lists because it's fun to see and, you know, maybe judge a little. Also, Aaron Donahoe, he's a really good painter, really good dude. Last time I saw him, we used to be buddies back in back when we played fantasy together way back in the day. But he's last time I saw him, he was playing a Tyranid list, so he's playing Chaos Knights now. And he's got a Knight Abominant, Desecrator, okay, so I don't know what any of these things do. The Tyrant and Desecrator are a lot of points. Wow, the Abominant, I remember fighting that my first time I ever faced Chaos Knights. They're good, I guess. I don't know. They're big, scary, high armor things. So he's got 7 of those, or he's got 7. He's got 3 of those, and then he's got three stalkers, which are apparently characters and their battle line. Character battle line, nice. I don't know what those do. Reaper Chain Talons sound scary, and Chain Cannons, and then a couple Carnivores, which are those are the close combat dudes, the ones that'll chop you into little pieces. So I don't know. Is this scary? It's got what, 6, 7? It's got 8 total models in like, it just seems like it's gonna be tough for him to do actions and score points. Seems like even if he's destroying me, I should be able to somehow play around that. I don't know. He's a good player. This seems like more of a fun list, I guess. Eldar. I don't know how to evaluate an Eldar army. So let's Tyranids. Sure, I've played enough Tyranids here. I don't know this guy. Let's see. Oh, he's got the same name as me though, so he must be good. Vanguard. I don't know much about Vanguard. A couple Broodlords. I think those just go with Gene Stealer. So let's see. Death Leaper. Man, everyone's taken 4 lictors lately, including Death Leaper. Nero Tyrant, hold one. So there's no actual Tyrant here. I don't know what to make of that, guys. I feel like a Tyrant is kind of important to most Tyranid lists. I don't know if Vanguard somehow compensates for that, but Tyrant seems like it would be, like, to me, that's the first thing I would add in most Tyranid lists. Of course, I don't play the factions, so I don't know, and I'm not judging, but it's kind of, when I look at this list, I see, what I feel is relief. Like, I don't want to have to deal with a Tyrant. They're really good. I'm really glad. Nero Tyrants can be pretty good. Old One-Eye with Carnifex. Oh, that's fun. There's a unit of Carnifexes. Couple units of Gene Stealers. Okay, Maliceptor. Those are the big guys with they debuff you. They have a little bit of shooting. They debuff you within 6 inches and make you -1 to hit, potentially -1 to wound if if your guys are halfway injured or below half strength. They have a 4-up invuln. Pretty scary bugs. Most Tyranid lists have a couple of those, because they're passively debuff all the stuff around them. Really nice. Nero Lictor. I mean, these guys are alright. They do some interesting stuff. I think normal Lictors are way better, honestly. So that's nice. Some Raveners. I don't know what the heck those things do. They're like the little chitinous swarm kind of thing, like the scarab sort of. More Raveners. Ooh, Von Ryan Leaper. These guys have strikes first. They do all right. They're not the scariest. And then a big squad of Zoanthropes. Okay, so the Zoanthropes will be accompanied by the Nero Tyrant, but that's nice because even when they get into melee, you can still shoot them because the Nero Tyrant is still technically a monster. Okay, that's not. I mean, obviously, if they're really good players, then all bets are off, and I could just lose to any of these guys. But that list doesn't strike fear in my heart. I like that this one's just, the list name is 4. This is by Andre Gorin. He's probably one of the top guys I have to fear here. You recently saw a battle report for me using my Gladius list against his Khorne demons, but that was just a practice game for him. He just wanted to see what they could can do. He was trying to figure out if he wanted to take those to this RTT or not, and apparently he's decided on using Astra militarum, which is totally fine. And honestly, the guard always scare me. I beat him actually at the GT like 3 months ago. He was my first game, but I think typically he would beat me more times than I would beat him. I just happened to get a good drop on him. So let's see. So he's got Leontis. Oh wait, yeah, Solar, Lord Solar Leon. I was like, is Leontis a different person than Lord Solar? But okay. So even though he got nerfed a few different ways and he got more expensive, still taking him. I don't know what commissars do actually. Just have a power weapon for 30 points. I don't know where they would go. A tank commander, those guys are super obnoxious, and you kill them with shooting and they kill you back. Cadians. Oh, so this is combined regiment. Okay, so it's not the new one. It's not the, I forget what it's called. It's not the one with all the really good new squads, whatever they're called. I mean, this is still good enough. So Cadians, Catachans, a good, cheap, strong scoring. A couple Chimeras for a couple of those to go into. Hellhound, Exterminator, Rogaldorn. Yeah, okay, so this is a very similar list to the one he beat me, or that I beat him with. But Rogaldorns are really scary. Really big, scary tanks. Scout Sentinels, 3 of them. Okay, those guys are like 7 toughness. They're like super light vehicles, but they can do some scoring and stuff. And then he has 1 squad of Aquilons. I don't know. So he's got the Exterminator, Hellhound, Rogaldorn package, which means that he doesn't have any Scions, though, does he? There's no Tempestus Scions here. Okay, that's kind of nice. Those guys can deep strike. Oh, there's no command squad. So we've got the tank commander and 2 really big tanks that can do a lot of damage, and then the Exterminator and Hellhound. So all of those can combine to just slowly and irrevocably destroy 1 tank in a phase, or they could probably kill both of my tanks, like that pretty easily. Frankly, if I lead them out in the open, if I don't provide some kind of countermeasure. So otherwise, like the troops, I'm not too scared about. I typically just use my flamers and ruin them. The Aquilons got nerfed to the point that sure, they'll deep strike next to something and make life uncomfortable. All the hot shot las carbines and stuff, like they're decent. I'm not that scared of them though, frankly. The Rogaldorns, yeah. So we'll have to see. I'm not. This isn't me talking smack about him. This is probably a pretty scary list. This isn't the scariest I've seen. Like people taking a ton of Lehman Russes, frankly, is a little more scary to me than Rogaldorns. Even though Rogaldorns have 1,000,000 shots and like pretty high quality shots, I would still rather face this than like 7 Lehman Russes or something. Let's see. Chaos Demons. Oh, is this this guy plays all. Yeah, he plays Legion of Excess. So this is the new Chaos Demon one with Keeper of, yeah, so it's all Slanesh. So he's got a Keeper and Shalaxi. And the mask, I don't know what Transweaver is. That's scary. A couple squads of Demonettes. This is also one of the, it'll probably win Best Painted, or at least be in contention for that. It's a lovely army. So only 2 big guys, though. I think the goal here for this list is typically to take a ton of little small things. So some Demonettes, that's good. Beast of Nurgle, even in a Slanesh list, Beasts of Nurgle make an appearance because they're so tough to kill. Because every phase you fail to kill one of them, they just reset. They're fairly resilient. So nice objective sitters. Oh, and here we go. Okay, so squads of, looks like 3 Fiends each. Fiends are pretty fast. They're beasts. I don't know much about them. They're kind of scary, though. I think they get a bucket load of attacks. And then a bunch of Seekers, and that's it. So, what? 2 big guys, and then a bunch of little ones? This doesn't strike as much fear into me as demon lists with a ton of big guys, I guess. I don't know. The little ones seem like we could burninate them pretty good. We have enough chaff, and we have enough things that just overwatch and kill these things. It seems like we should be able to beat this, right? I don't know. I don't really know. So Custodes, I don't know anything about Custodes. Thousand Suns, same thing. I haven't faced Custodes or Thousand Suns. The Sororitas, let's see how much. I'm just curious how much indirect fire. That's the got more of involved with the Nundums, as they call them, the nuns who are like what, Gundams? Is that the joke? I don't actually know. More of involved and a Palatine. So where's what's her name? Where's the Triumph of Saint Catherine? She's not here. Is she okay? Bunch of huge battle sister squads. Wow, 4 of them. Some Arcoflagellants, so they can. They're pretty good at. I think they're like made of. Are they heavy bolter guys that also hit pretty hard? I don't remember. Let's see. Repentia squad, Retributor squad. There's the Nundums, the Paragon Warsuits, Penitent Engines, Immolator, Sororitas, Rhino. Okay, so I don't see a 1 Exorcist. That's it? Okay, oh, it's the Penitent Engines that do the... I don't know, guys. I don't know sisters that well. I was just curious to see how much indirect fire. I'm not as threatened by that. World Leaders, I don't know anything. Let's just see if he's got the new... Berserker Warband, that's the old detachment, I believe. Okay. Let's see. Death Guard, I don't know much about. Let's see. Does he have like the full 20-something Terminators? Doesn't. So he's got. Let's see. He's got Mortarion. He's their like Demon Prince guy, right? And then Lord of Contagion. I don't know, guys. Oh, he's got Plague Marines. Okay, so if you're taking a lot of Plague Marines, you don't have a lot of room for the Terminator squads, I think. He does have Destructor. Oh, Death Shroud. Okay, so he does. Oh, his squad's like 3 Terminators. Yeah, all right. I mean, they can debuff you like crazy, but if you can do a good enough standout distance, I think our squad, I think our list has play into this, honestly. Oh, okay, so let's look at this Astartes list here, and we got to get going here pretty soon already, guys. But okay, so they've got Roboot. Yeah, so it's Vanguard, Ultramarines, Roboot, Uriel. So yeah, the Vanguard is a really interesting one. Uriel. Okay, so he's. Oh, but hold on, no Marnius. Okay, an just a normal apothecary. Where is he going, I wonder? And then a lieutenant doing something. I don't know. I wonder what squad's the lieutenant apothecary. Let's try to guess those things. And Uriel, where's Uriel going for that matter? Intercessors. Okay, so there's the Centurions. You always need those. Company heroes. Okay, that's probably Uriel's squad. And then an Eliminator squad. Those are the sniper guys, right? And then, oh, Hellblasters. Okay, so that'll certainly be the lieutenant. Oh, do they have like the thing that lets them infiltrate the blade-driven deep? Is that the one? I think that's the one that lets you infiltrate a squad. So a squad of infiltrating Hellblasters is kind of scary. And then some Inceptors. So there'll be deep strike, 6-inch deep strike, infiltrators. Wait, just one infiltrator squad. Okay, I mean, Centurions are always scary. Inceptors can do some good work, but there's only 3 of them per squad. And let's see, what are they? Their plasma version. I mean, they'll kill my stuff easy enough, I suppose. This isn't. This is a pretty standard Vanguard list. Let's see. I don't think about chaos really. What's this? This doesn't say what thing it is. Oh, it's Chaos Demons. Scintillating Legion. Oh, okay. And with allied Chaos Knights? Is Scintillating Legion? Oh my gosh, it's a Zinch. That's the new Zinch one. I don't know anything about these guys. I know Kairos is a Vect Aura. But otherwise, so he's got 6 characters. He's got almost the same number of other models. Oh, Soul Grinder, so just like huge models mostly. Lord of Change, Kairos. Wow. Okay, I don't we'll just have to wing that one. Gene Stealer, which one? Do I know? Did Final Day? I don't know anything about. That's the new one, isn't it? I don't know anything about him. Let's not waste time. Let's see. For some reason, I thought there were more Marines. Let's see. Oh, there's one more. Whoa! Look at that, Salamander Firestorm. I'm glad we held out for this one. That's exciting. Prep for Rocky Mountain Open. Okay, that's in March actually. So let's see. Apothecary Biologist, Gravis Armor, Captain. Okay, so probably with like some aggressors is my guess. A biologist can go with eradicators. He could technically go with an aggressor squad, though then they couldn't fit in a land raider. I don't know if they care about that. Judiciar, whatever. Intercessors are always nice now that they got boosted on Impulsor. So no Adrax, no Vulcan. Okay, it's fine. It feels a little less like salamanders, frankly, but that's fine. Aggressors. Okay, so there's the dude with the stuff. So that's, yeah, the captain goes with these guys. Blade Guard. Oh, so he does have Blade Guard. He doesn't have Adrax though. Dude, I mean that makes me happy. Adrax. Oh, I bet he puts the Judiciar with the Adrax. I mean, Strike First is nice. That is nice. So I won't deny it. But Adrax is so much better than a Judiciar here, in my opinion. Okay, here's the Erads. There's where the Biologist is going. He's got one Lancer, which I don't love Lancers with Firestorm, but I mean, it's fine. It is fine. It's still a good. And plus, now it's wounding and any tank in the game on a 2 with a reroll. Gosh, it's madness. Inceptor. Oh, he's got 3 Inceptor squad. These are all plasma versions. So he's got some good deep strike. Oh, he does have some Infernus. Nice. I mean, they got buffed. Why not take them? He doesn't have Vulcan, so they're only OC1 each, but that's fine. Let's see, Repulsor. That's where the Erads will go. And then one Scout Squad. So, in a little... He's got an Impulsor. I wonder who goes in the Impulsor, I wonder. Oh, the Judiciar with the Blade Guard, almost certainly. Yeah, I mean, he's got a couple good transports. He's got a Lancer to kill tanks. I mean, it'll kill my Land Raider super easy if I let him do it. The Infernus, a good follow-up character like that. And with the Firestorm, there's 6 strength, the AP1 Flamers. I mean, I have a couple of these myself. They're good. Repulsor has some decent shots. It even has an indirect Hunter-Killer missile on it. Which looks like you forgot to click on it, but oh yeah, no, there it is, Hunter Slayer missile. So Scouts, yeah, I prefer mine, obviously, but this will be good. What's the Biologist doing? Oh, hold on, he does have Erads. Because the Erads almost certainly go in the Repulsor. Are the aggressors? They can't deep strike. Are they just on foot? I'm a little confused about that. Not that it's a bad thing, I'm confused. I don't know, I would love to face this and see how it works. Alright guys, that's about it. Looks like there's a good chance I'm going to be playing something I don't have any idea about. There's like a ton of Gene Stealer cults, Orcs, I don't know much about. I've only faced them once. Some Death Guard, a ton of Chaos Marines and stuff. Looks like it'll be a good tournament. So, anyways, folks, go follow me on Instagram, follow me on this channel, all that stuff to find out what the results are. Should be interesting, guys. I'm looking forward to this tournament, and then it'll be non-stop tournaments, guys. Every weekend I'll be playing. The weekend after this, coming one, will be the tournament with it'll be a GT. It'll be a full... It'll be a full 6 games over the course of the weekend, and then less than a week later I'll be flying out to Vegas to start playing in the LVO Las Vegas Open. So it's all coming pretty quickly. If I do really well here, there's a non-zero chance I'll just play Firestorm. for those tournaments. So I guess those of you who love Firestorm, root for me to do well here. I think there's still a pretty good chance I play Gladius, frankly. But anyways, folks, I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Would love to... I mean, if you think that this is a cool format, but you want more of something, let me know. Feedback is very helpful. This is obviously the first time I've done a video like this, so... you know, and this is the kind of thing that I might try to do in the future live, and once we get more people subbed to the channel and stuff. So anyways, I am gonna let you go, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember that if you didn't hear it from me, it's almost certainly heresy. Take care, folks.